Yeah, we on, baby. We on. King is officially season 3. Season 3. Are you still a hater, King?
Always.
All right. The only way we're gonna cure that hater rism is with this right here.
It's a great return, but as I said, we going live and tuned up to the max. Real and King still spitting the fat, fapping it up, a cool yard in the chat. Baltimore Dallas, we still on the map. The other look green, we don't know about that. We wrote the bloopers, don't know about that. And nigga, we trust, yeah, we know about that. To the NFL, that new roster, cooking up with curry, steak and a lobster. Hope your appetite for winning is hearty. Grab yourself a seat to the after game party. We never die, we live long and prosper. You didn't imagine that we home like fossils, lightning in the sky like Dr. Frankenstein, looking at Kyrie, they can raid a monster. The rules of the game are the same. They're on every platform, same name. At WTU, have your question on the screen. Keep it courteous and keep it clean. And remember to share and like. Welcome Rel and King to the mic. Wherever, whenever you hear this pod, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Glow Yard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome, guys, to a brand new season of Dallas Mavericks post-game recap from the We Talk Mavs, guys, the number one post-game show on YouTube.
Hey,
Actually, in Mavs world, number
hey.
one, baby. Like no other. Listen, guys, it is the man dressed for the occasion, man. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. It is your boy, Real. And joining me is the man that said he gonna put his own jersey on. He don't care about the Mavs. It's my boy King. What up, man?
Nothing much, bro. Thought I'd represent us since we are the number one post game show, on TV or I guess YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm an old man.
Hey,
But
man, TV, phone, computer, it don't matter.
wherever you want to watch it. But it was a game today, a controversial game, I guess, made people, rowdy. So let's talk about it.
Listen, man, we gotta talk about trying to keep people off the edge of the ledge, man. They weren't ready to jump for some odd reason. I never seen so many people ready to jump after one half of a preseason game. I've never seen it before in my life, King. But of
Oh,
course,
hold on, bro. By the way, shout out to Too Much and my lady Queen.
yes, I
Really appreciate it.
apologize. Shout out to the season 3. I feel like this is like how they got Maybach music, like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. I think it's like 5 of them or 6. I might be wrong. I feel like it's kind of like Maybach music, man. Only thing we missing is that Maybach music. Sweet. But yeah, shout out to Queen with the lyrics. Shout out to Too Much, man. Shout out to Too Much for the music, man. Good looking out, bro. We definitely appreciate it. All right, King, man. Listen, man. This is how we're gonna do it, guys. For season 3. For those who don't know, man, like I said, we do post game shows for every Dallas Maverick game. And we definitely gonna start it off tonight, man, with the very first post game show of season 3. We're glad you guys are here with us. We hope that you guys can enjoy yourselves here, man. Go ahead and give us your input on what you think of the game tonight. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. If you're Dallas Maverick fans, man, if you're into Dallas Maverick content, you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. And also, everybody hit that like button today, man, on our first official episode of season 3, guys. We definitely appreciate it. All right, King, man, you ready to get into it, man?
I am. I'm excited.
All right, man. Listen, guys, this is how we do it. We're gonna give you guys the takeaways of the game, kind of give you our opinions, and then we'll give you the game ball, and we take your questions and your comments. So let's get this thing going, man. King, what are your takeaways of the game today? You know what? I forgot to do something, King. Go ahead and give us your takeaways. I don't know why I wasn't prepared, man.
It's okay. I know what you're doing, but I'll start talking. Um, I know everyone's going to go off. I judge preseason games a little differently. It's not about the final outcome. I guess the numbers. I judge everybody individually in a way. So I want to get to, I guess, the goods, the bads, or whatever, or the pros and the cons. I'll start off by saying Dwight Powell again, bro. Like, he can't even be the second center. Like, you feel me? Like, it doesn't work. He's not. And shout out to Rashawn Holmes jumping right in the game in the third quarter and showing why he's better than Dwight Powell. But he can't play. I know I wrote on Twitter that I love that we are, spoiled to have Luka Doncic. And Luke is amazing, man. Like, he's ridiculous. We know that. But I actually did not like the Luka Doncic minutes, especially in the first quarter and all, especially the first half. Well, he didn't play the second half. First quarter, I think it mainly was of the game. I thought it was too ISO Luka when Luka was playing at the beginning. I thought everybody was standing around, not really doing much, trying to shoot a couple threes and all and missing it, but nobody was really doing anything with the basketball other than Luka Doncic at that point. Luka was cooking after he missed a few at the beginning, and then he just got into a groove and went into it. I was fine with that. But I felt like once they actually, and they couldn't play defense, like that, the defense was up and down. Lively, I felt like held his ground as far as sometimes defensively. I feel like Lively's going to start. Like you either going to go with trying to go Rashawn Holmes right now if you're going to try something different and see a guy that can score maybe a little more. But I feel like Lively's going to start. And that goes back to my point with Luka as well. I didn't feel like Luka did not feed Lively enough. I felt like he didn't do enough of the pick and roll, drop to the rim and just try to feed Lively. And I think that'll come more with time. I just felt like today I didn't like the beginning part of the game. I did like – there was a lot of stuff I did like, actually. I know the final score is wild again, but I did like Josh Green. I thought Josh Green came in and changed the game a little bit when he changed with his playmaking and scoring a little bit. He actually looked like he was confident for a second. Maybe that OMAC starting thing was part of that. I did like who else played in the game? I thought Grant Williams was okay, missed a few shots and all, but he was sorry. I was okay with Grant Williams, what he did. Like I said, Lively was fine. Jaden Hardy is that dude. Like, I'm glad, I guess, that Tim Hardaway Jr., I don't know what's going on with that. It looks like that really may be something where we may not be seeing Tim Hardaway Jr. here much longer. I don't know. I hope we don't see him here much longer if they're not going to play him. I know they said the injury thing, but Jaden Hardy looked real good in those minutes. I did like that Jason Kidd decided to play Seth Curry with Luka when Kyrie went out of the game, and then decided also to play Jaden Hardy with Kyrie when Kyrie played as the main point guard. I like some of Jaden Hardy's plays as far as not only scoring, but also playmaking today. The main Omax looked like a rookie today. And that, like I said, that's perfectly fine. It is his first NBA game ever. Like, I'm not going downhill on him. I wouldn't be surprised if the next game he looks good, just like he did in the summer league. I think the first game was kind of shaky and then it went like that. But I'm okay with him. Like I said, Dwight Powell's now a 10-year pro or something like that. Dwight Powell, I don't want him to even be the second center. Like I said, if he's getting this over Rashawn Holmes, it's something's wrong, because Rashawn Holmes actually looked pretty good on the defensive side and the offensive side in his minutes in the third quarter. I like a lot of the two-way guys, actually, the guys that are towards the bottom of the bench, like Jelly Walker was actually a bucket, especially when he jumped into the game. I like AJ Lawson minutes. Who else played? The guy, what's his name? Dennis. What's his first name?
Dennis Dexter.
Dexter
Dennis.
Yep, Dexter Dennis. Dexter Dennis. He looked pretty good. What's the other guy? Wisecamp. Is that his name as well?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he looked pretty good as well. He had a little bit of something. It was the part I feel like that really destroyed us was Jason Kidd at the beginning. If that makes it, Jason Kidd playing. It's going to be about Jason Kidd being in his own mind again and trying to be too smart. If he doesn't play around with Dwight Powell, no, we missed shots at the beginning. That's going to come. I think the defense will be fine. I think all that stuff is be fine. I didn't take it as a major thing. I felt like Minnesota was just making everything at the beginning, and we didn't make anything at all. And once the game turned on, it was just out of hand. Like, we kept trying to come back in. It was out of hand by then. I wouldn't be surprised at a different story the next game. It was just certain parts of the game I took out of it and didn't like. And the main thing was the Luka ball by himself. Even though he looked amazing, I felt like the other guys were out of sync when he was playing at the beginning. It kind of hurt the other guys. And then I also didn't like the Dwight Powell minutes. And they were my main griefs about the game as far as Jason Kidd doing
that. Well, you hit a few points I was going to hit. I got a lot to take away from this game. For the people who overreacting, man, over one preseason game, I guess it is what it is, man. That's fandom for you. I just never understood the flip flopping part to me, bro. It's like if they had came in here and did what Minnesota did, they be in here talking about, let's go ahead and set that parade up for the championship, bro. You know what I mean? Like, these people are crazy. Listen, man. The rookies, like you said, there's a few people that stood out to me. I'm gonna get to them in a minute. There were some numbers I looked at here. First half, man, the Mavericks shot 37% from the field. It was 6 of 23 from the 3-point line. They only had 6 assists, 1 fast break point, and 2 second chance points.
Yep.
That was in the first half. Looked a little sluggish. Looked a little off. I got to give kudos to Minnesota. Somebody said this during the game, and it was a good point. Minnesota really didn't have a lot of turnovers, so it was literally the same guys they had last year. They might have had one or two players that really aren't like super duper key contributors or anything like that on their team that they added to the team. So they didn't have to get used to each other like that. They already knew each other. They played with each other already. So that was one reason why it kind of looked different from compared to us. We literally got a whole new team except for two guys who played today in Dwight Powell and Matthew Cleveland. Of course with Luka, but outside of Luka, those two guys.
Oh, Kyrie.
Yeah, and Kyrie. So yeah, so it's gonna take some time. I think I see that now. I think a lot of us drunk the Kool-Aid. I think everybody was excited to see some of the videos that we were seeing of Lively. We kind of saw the videos of Omax. Everybody was already ready to kind of crown these guys. I think now we got to kind of pump the brakes and take a step back and kind of give these guys time to develop. Man, I remember I said this probably like a month ago. You already see this coming, King. You already saw this coming. I think we both said this. If they have one bad game, you already knew what's going to happen. We saw it on Twitter. Like, this is why I don't be on Twitter as much. I go in there and like some things, retweet some things. I might say one or two things here and there. I don't like sitting on Twitter like that, bro. Because if you sit on there too long, it's gonna rot your brain. Because so many people I'm just gonna say they're idiots. With some of the stuff that they talk about, bro, it's crazy. Like we overreacting over a one preseason game, from rookies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, if they came out here and balled, fine, but if they didn't ball, I mean, well, it's more likely that they were gonna come out and look like this compared to them coming out looking like Luka, their first preseason game, right? So that's why, I mean, we talked about that before. Giving these guys some time. Kid wanted to see what they can do when he played them with Grant Williams, Luka, and Kyrie. We kind of saw it today. I need to see more of a larger sample size than just one half of a game. So that's why I'm not panicking at all, bro. When I watched the game, look, I took from this game the same thing I take from a summer league game. Did I want them to win? Yeah, like it'd be nice if they win. You're right, but I'm not sitting there like I said. I'm not jumping off a cliff. They didn't win a game, right? A preseason game. I just wanted to see what they learned, what they're trying to implement. How are you playing? You know what I mean? Like what? Like how do you fit into the system or your role or whatever? Like that's the kind of stuff I'm looking at right now, right? Like, can we get some consistency from your game? That's what I want to find out about, right? We didn't get that today, which is fine. Like I said, one preseason game, one half of a preseason game, it's fine. But it does show that those guys are not ready. I think we all understand that now. They're not ready. So for people to automatically kind of put them in there, they're not ready. I'm gonna get to the positives first, bro, because before I get into the negatives, because you kind of touched on one of the things I wanted to get on. So a few of the players, man, I wanted to kind of talk about here. There was like 5 of them. Of course, Luka. We already know Luka did his thing. Luka played 17 minutes and got you 25 points.
Yeah.
And he did it easy. Like it didn't like he went out there with just like super duper balling, but yet he got you efficient 8 for 14 from the field, 25 points, right?
Yeah.
And it's like I said, in 17 minutes, he didn't even play a whole half. You know what I'm saying? So he played what was that? Was that a quarter in like 5 minutes?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm not worried about Luka. Like I said, Josh, man, listen, like you hit the nail on the head. I got to touch on this too. Josh Green. This is why me and you were saying for like the last like 2 months. This is why they should have traded Tim Hardaway. We said this before this game. We said this. If you want Josh Green, hey, we can even say Jaden Hardy. You can even say Josh Green with Jaden Hardy. If you want these two guys to finally take that step, and we saw what they did today, you see it.
Mm-hmm.
You see it. If you want these guys to take that step, man, you got to move Tim Hardaway out the way. Yeah. Now, I don't know why. I don't know why he didn't play today, but it's a lot of speculation going around right now. Him not playing, because at first I didn't think Rashawn Holmes was going to play.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Because you hit the nail on the head with that. I liked what I saw with Rashawn Holmes when he came into the game. Didn't get enough of him, but I liked it. But I'm gonna get to my negative stuff here in a minute. Like I said, Green Hardy did their thing, man. The one stand out to me. I know he didn't put up super duper numbers or anything, but Exum looked good, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot Exum.
I like Exum's defense. I like his speed, man. Yep. I like the aggressiveness he plays with. That's what we need on this team. We need that.
Yep.
And he has the length. He can cover a lot more ground. He can cover, multiple positions. Like I like what I'm seeing from Exum, man. I really do. I would like to see Exum, Green, and Hardy get more playing time. Find a way to utilize them and sprinkle them in with like a Grant Williams and a Luka and a Kyrie. Find some kind of way, man. I was not. I mean, those are the main things I want to talk about. I'm gonna get more into these negatives, bro, because it's a whole lot more negatives that we saw today than anything. Like I said, not gonna overreact, but there are some things that need to be cleaned up. I don't like Jason Kidd's rotations. I saw that from the jump. Like you said, the fact that I think we already called this. Shout out to Larry. We saw the fact that the White Powell is going to be an integral part, and this goes back to what I was saying when I made this comment over the offseason, and folks would tell me to shut up. I don't know what I'm talking about. When I said, look, man, it looked like the White Powell going to still be an integral part of this offense, no matter how many centers you got. And it's like they're not. It's not. Let me Dwight Powell play himself out of position. It's let me find out if everybody else can play themselves out of me starting Dwight Powell or me playing. That's what it is, right? And it shouldn't be that way. Like you can't tell me in that little bit of time what you saw that Rashawn Holmes did not stick out to you compared to Dwight Powell. Like I don't understand it, man. I don't understand what this infatuation is with Dwight Powell. I really don't, King. It's very frustrating to me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you got the front office, you got the coaching staff, you got certain fans, the powwows. Like I don't understand what this is. Like we're looking at it with our eyes. I'm looking at it every game with my eyes, and I'm sitting there trying to figure out what the hell is everybody looking at that I'm not seeing. To the point, this guy has to be in the rotation. I don't get it. So then, what's the point of you trading for Rashawn Holmes? Then, what's the point of you drafting Lively? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand it, bro. And this, I'm trying not to, jump to a conclusion. It's early. But that one little thing, bro, is not sitting right with me, bro. And I'm getting tired of talking about it, man. It's getting old. It really is getting old. And we're the only fan base that just settles for that stuff.
Then
we run a guy like Christian Wood and them out of town. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it.
Not to cut you off, bro, but he had 2, 0, 0, and 0 at half. He had one lob.
Bro. Like I said, I don't get it, King. I really don't get it, bro. It's getting frustrating. I'm just getting tired of talking about it, man. It's like it's in your face every day, bro, and nobody doing anything about it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I see that this rotation thing. Hopefully I'm gonna give it some time. I'm gonna see what they do next game. As far as because look, Hardy need minutes, bro. Hardy needs minutes. Trying to think of some other negatives. Like I said, kids rotations. The whole started the White Powell over Rashawn Holmes.
I like the Jaden Hardy in the second quarter.
Thank you.
At the beginning, go ahead.
That's what I'm gonna touch on. Thank you. Now, this also goes back to what I was saying, not only on our show, I said this on the Lakers show about Jaden Harden. Everybody like, oh, he ain't gonna be no point guard. Y'all owe this man an apology, bro. I told y'all, I said, listen, he's not necessarily a straight up point guard, as he was never that. They want him to be a ball handler, which is fine, right? And I said this. I said, look, give this kid time. He's like 20 years old. Give him time. He's gonna work. He can work himself into that. And everybody was jumping on the bandwagon attacking him when he didn't look good in summer league. How many times we've seen guys not look good in summer league, but they step into the league, step into the regular season, like, oh, okay, I was wrong. We see this so many times. You know what I'm saying? And so with him, bro, that's why I was saying, like, let's give this kid some time. If you got these other guys on this team that can kind of pass, like we saw Grant Williams do it a little bit, we saw Exum do it. Of course, you got Luka and you got Kyrie, right? Let's give this kid some time, man. Like, he's still young. I would still take him over Tim Hardaway right now. Yeah. He doing more ball handling than Tim Hardaway. And Tim Hardaway in those situations is going to straight just shoot the ball, bro. He's not going to look for nobody else.
Jason Kidd, I feel like has realized that. So why can he realize that one but not Dwight Powell?
There's a lot of things I don't know why Kidd hasn't realized it yet, bro. That's the part that gets me. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm hoping, man, that he's actually learning from this preseason and kind of seeing some things that need to be changed up here. I would like to see, like I said, Rashawn Holmes get a little bit more time. One other thing I was going to touch on, the fact that I think we're starting to see now why I think a lot of people were saying we need to get a center. Lively's still raw. He still has a lot to learn. He got a lot of improvement he needs to do. For us to expect him to come in here and be, Tyson Chandler in 2011 off the bat, man, it's asking a lot for the kid. Which is why we kind of were saying, like, you get a DeAndre Ayton in here, you give that kid time to kind of soak it up, learn some things and all that stuff, and then eventually, because I've said this before too, like the center position in the NBA, that's the one position where it takes guys a little bit more time to get implemented into the league. It's not like a wing position where, all you got just go guard your position, right? Like this guy is like the quarterback. Matter of fact, he's like the Mike linebacker in football. Like you have a whole lot more responsibility than some random wing guy. You know what I'm saying? And so we're putting a lot of that responsibility on this kid, and we see what he can do. We see the potential he has. I just don't want people to throw him away if he don't. You know what I'm saying? Like if he don't have a Tyson Chandler game tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like I want them to pump the brakes, get it. I'm not in a hurry to have both of these guys come out here and look like all-stars this year, bro. I can't speak for everybody. That's me. I'm trying to be more mature about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want these kids to come in here with the expectation. Like I said, I know we're happy. We're all excited about these the two players' potential. I understand that. I just don't want people to come in here and just all of a sudden be like, "Yo, man, they got to come out here and be, Shaq and Kawhi right now." You know what I mean? Like you're putting a lot of pressure on these kids, man. You're putting a lot of expectation on these kids, man. And I just want them to be able to grow into those positions. But if we're throwing them in the fire, I can understand why it's going to be a little hard for them to do that.
I think, I think Omax felt lost today. I didn't feel like Lively had a bad game though. Like
it's not that Omax felt lost. I felt like Omax was pressing.
Yeah, I felt like the game was moving. You know when they say the game got to slow down for you?
Yeah,
I felt like the game was moving fast.
There you go. Yes,
Omax,
bro.
He was like, whoa, it's moving.
Like I need somebody to talk to him and reel him back in, bro. Like, look, just take your time. Take your time. Like I want you to find a pace and then be smooth with it, if that makes sense, right? Like find that steady pace. Like I guess he feels like he got to constantly keep going, right? And it's like, bro, just
you say like Josh Green and Dodo when they were raw.
Yeah.
That's
when they were raw. Yeah.
When they were raw, that's how it is. Like I think he'll be fine. But Lively, bro, like I was trying to look at Rudy Gobert numbers. Like Rudy had 9 and 8 in 23 minutes, and Lively had 2 and 5. Like I felt Lively didn't get any touches really. Like Lively was picking for Luka, and Luka was settling for jump shots. I felt like Lively held his own. Like even that when he was at the rim trying to block shots and all, he was shooting a bunch of threes and making it. And then even when Cat got in the game, Cat was cooking. He was shooting threes at first, and then when what's his name?
Hold on. Who's he cooking?
Who, Cat?
Mm-hmm.
Cat was
who was he attacking when he got in the game?
He had no. That's what I'm about to say. So Cat was shooting threes. I felt like in the first quarter and was banging them. Once the second quarter came,
he did most of his work. Who was he doing?
The second quarter came and they put Dwight Powell in the game.
Oh, you finally said it. Okay,
I know. I was getting to the point. I felt like Omax was Roman playing center at that point because Carl Anthony Towns was playing power forward. They had Dwight Powell playing up against Carl Anthony Towns, and he just kept like going at him and just kept cooking him.
He just kept going at him, bro, and that's what made me mad. I'm just like, why are we not putting Rashawn Holmes in the game and just kind of see, so like.
I just didn't feel like it was that bad. So even Omax, what he was doing and all, like I feel like he was getting open shots. He just was missing them and all. That's gonna be fine. Like he was defending, he was moving around, going wild and all. That little period in like the second quarter when he was playing like the center, I felt like, and Dwight Powell was just D'ing up on what's his name, Carl Anthony Towns. I felt like Omax was okay. Cat was just giving it to Dwight, and Dwight was missing bunnies and all. Like Dwight was just it was just horrible. But Lively, when he was in there. Excuse me, I felt like he was going toe to toe with Rudy Gobert. You feel me? Like I didn't feel like Rudy was like massacring Dirk Lively, and Dirk only had 2 shots. Rudy had ended up with 9 points and 8 rebounds. Lively had 2 and 5. Lively played 15 minutes. If Lively played 30 minutes, he'd have 10 rebounds. You feel me? And that's up to Luka. That's what I was saying at the beginning of the game. I didn't like the Luka minutes at all. Luka was amazing. Like I like those minutes because he showed off and he showed that he was Luka Doncic. It is what it is.
Let me ask you a question about the minutes real quick while you saying that. Is his minutes were they like this today because of they wanted to play in front of the crowd. They had a bunch
maybe.
Or do you think this is going to be a continuation of last year, where it's like, you play the whole first quarter?
I hope it's not. I don't know what he's doing. That's what I'm saying. It's Jason Kidd again. So it could be like just go, because I think this is the reason why Kyrie. I forgot to say about Kyrie. Kyrie didn't really do anything this game, and people were saying, "What did Kyrie do?" And no, bro, I'm not worried about Kyrie. I know this is. I'm not worried about Kyrie Irving, man. It's a preseason game, the first game. I feel like they were showcasing dudes, and Kyrie was doing. I am not worried about Kyrie, but to say what about Kyrie and when he going to show up, like he wasn't showing up last year, it's just like this is ridiculous. Like really in a preseason game, we're going to do it to Kyrie, but I do feel like when Luka Doncic was in the game, they were playing ISO ball. Luka, that's it. When Luka left the game, everybody like Josh Green was facilitating the ball and like bringing the ball up the court. Jaden Hardy was doing it. Kyrie, like they were Exum. They were doing. Everybody else was touching the ball. Jason Kidd cannot play where it's Luka offense, and then when it's not, try a different offense. He has to figure out a way to include Luka's offense into that whole system of that offense, if that makes sense. Like he has to find.
No, you're right. Remember we said that, bro. It was like, yo, you got to find a system, bro. Don't just make it where Luka just go out there and do everything. Like you gotta find a system, man. Because like I was just about to ask you about that. It's like I don't like the two-tone offense, if that makes sense, right? Like Luka come in, we're gonna go slow it down, half court. Yep. You and everybody when he gets out, we running up and down the court, right? I don't like that, bro. Like you said, I want it to be a balance.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I feel like teams can prepare for this. Like, okay, well, Luka's coming in, we're gonna sit on y'all, stay home on y'all in the half court.
Plus,
but when Luka sit down, yeah.
Like it's like playing with two quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like who does that? The last time they tried to do was Matt Leinart and what's his name, Kurt Warner for a second or something like that. Like that's wild. You don't play with two quarterbacks, so it's two different systems, and you have especially if you got role players that do a lot, like that are supposed to do a lot as far as catching the ball in emergency situations and things like that. Like you're playing with their mind. I feel like you're giving them too much of a role when they're just role players. Like give them something they can do every game and go be good at it. And Jason Kidd has to find a way to include Luke. I'm hoping, like you said, I was thinking that same thing. It's just the first game, just go out there and show off Luke and, give him a show and all that stuff and then come out of here and we play the game rather than it be Luka, you play this way and then we play a different way when you're not playing. I hope that's not the case. I really did.
You think Luka going to play tomorrow?
Yes.
Saturday?
Saturday, yes.
Okay.
I think Kyrie goes off though.
Okay. What do you make of this whole Tim Hardaway situation? Because I'm starting to think I'm hearing a lot of stuff. I'm starting to think maybe Dallas is preparing to move him.
But what are you going like? So my thing is, we can't move him by himself. You don't think?
No. He's gonna be somebody else too. I'm just saying, like I think he's the main piece. Like
yeah. So I mean,
I'm thinking maybe it is Rashawn Holmes because
how do you unless it's a center, bro? Like we need a center. Hopefully to take the Dwight Powell is not a backup center. Like that's what we're trying to say. Like he's not enough. Everybody was saying. Remember they were saying that, bro. Remember we had.
I remember everything.
All Dwight Powell is, he just shouldn't be a starting center. He should be a backup center. Well, he's a backup center now, man.
I was saying he should be on the team anymore, but I got killed by the powwows.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I don't know. I just don't want Dwight on the team no more. So hopefully we can get a center. But if Tim gone, I just still don't understand how Jason Kidd thinks. You feel me? Like I don't understand how did Tim get on the hot seat or the doghouse? Like where did this come from? Last year he was shoot, keep shooting, and now it's like
yeah, you're right. It was keep shooting. That's all we heard. But
how did he? Now he's like trash or shouldn't be played. Like what happened? That's what I want to know. I don't know what happened. Jason Kidd, does he just decide stuff and just stay with it and just change and just what happened? If I was Tim Hardaway, I would think the same thing. Like you loved me last year, why do you hate me this year? What happened?
And I think that's probably why he said what he said.
Yeah, like Jason Kidd has never explained anything. Like what happened? We watched all last year. Jaden Hardy could have been even further in development if you'd have pushed Tim Hardaway Jr. down the totem pole, but you didn't. So what happened?
I don't even know, man. I just what are you expecting in game 2, man, in Abu Dhabi?
I think it's gonna be a better performance as long as we come out the gate and score. As long as it doesn't take us like forever to start scoring a bucket.
Bro, we didn't score a field goal to what, like, was it 4 or 5 minutes into the first quarter?
Yeah, I think we'd have won this game if we'd have been scoring at the beginning. Like, I wasn't too worried about the game. We just started we couldn't score a bucket. I mean, everybody, every shot, Luka, Kyrie, Grant Williams, anybody that shot the ball could not make a shot. And it was just like, whoa, it's nerves or something right now. So if they come out the gate okay, I think Kyrie will make some buckets. I think we'll be fine. It'll be the total opposite next game. It'll be we winning the whole championship at the next game.
Everybody gonna climb back on that cliff. I wasn't gonna fall off. I was just playing. I just slipped. That's all it was. I'm with you, man. Like I said, I'm not looking for the wins and the loss. Like I said, it'd be nice for the wins. I just want to see what has changed. What kid in his coaching staff are looking at. Like, what do y'all want to see next? I really want to see more growth, because like I said, we have a whole new team. So seeing what I saw is gonna take some time. I know they were talking about the fact that there were a lot of assignments that were it was a communication issue and stuff on some of the assignments. That's gonna take some time for you to kind of get that down. So yeah, so it's gonna take a little time. I just hope it's not one of those cases, bro, where we like last year we was 6-4 or whatever after 10 games. I don't want none of that. I'm praying to get this done, get it, figured out before the end. So, but I mean, other than that, man, I'm not too worried, man. Like I said, there's a few things I want them to change up, but we'll see, man. We'll see. You got anything else you want to add?
I feel like the second preseason game is more important than the first one, because then we get to see that A-word adjustments. We get to see if Jason Kidd, if he adjusts back like the first year Jason Kidd, or if he's last year's Jason Kidd. So we'll see.
You said Paul Westhead? What sound like you said? I ain't heard you say. My bad.
Don't disrespect Paul Westhead, man. Don't do that.
Shout out. He got a ring.
He won one. That's what I'm about to say. He got one.
Yeah, but I said, he got a ring. My bad. I apologize. I'm sorry. My bad, Paul. All right, man. You ready to get into the game ball?
Yep.
All right, man. Who you giving your game ball to tonight, King?
I know people probably thinking it's going to be Luka, but I'm not giving it to Luka because Luka, I feel like we still get destroyed in Luka minutes. I'm going to give the game ball to Jaden Hardy, bro.
Dang.
I felt like Jaden Hardy was nice today. Like, Jaden Hardy was the second best player on the team today. Feel me? That's what I felt like. So I was impressed by Jaden Hardy today.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm gonna pick Jaden Hardy too, man. He's the only player that got 20 minutes today, so I guess that says a lot too. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing too for the negatives, man. We gotta work on our free throws, man. This is getting ridiculous, bro. We picking right back up where we left off last year, man, on free throws. Dallas shot 17 for 30 as a team, bro.
Coaching.
56% as a team, bro.
Coaching.
Interesting. But yeah, man, that's what I'm giving the game ball to, man. I'm giving it to Jaden, Dontravian Hardy. Hardy party. All right, man. You ready to get into these questions and these comments, man?
Let's do it.
All right, Glow Yard. Y'all know how we do this, man. We got questions and comments, guys. Go ahead and send them in to us, guys. Hit a WTM in front of your question or your comment, guys. If you have any questions or any comments addressing us, please be respectful with your question or your comments, guys. If we usually take the super chats first. If anybody has any super chats, we usually take those first before any other regular chats. So we do have one in right here. Oh, we got a couple of them. My bad. I apologize. My bad. All right, man. Jaime, what's good, man, with the $5 dono? He said, if possible, I'd see if I can talk to Poor to get Rob with it. Oh, probably Portland to get a Rob Will and Brogdon. Yeah, for Tim in 2 seconds as they give us the stopgap 5. Brogdon is a third point guard. Not mad at that, but do we need another point guard? I like Exum. I like what Exum can do.
Yeah.
I just want to kind of give it to I kind of want to give that to Exum that playing time. But I'm not mad at that, Jaime. I'm really not, man. I would love. I know everybody been talking about him, but I would love to have Rob Will on the team, bro.
Would you trade Seth for Malcolm?
No.
Okay.
Bro, we can't keep trading Seth, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Does Seth bring more to the table than Malcolm?
What did you think of Seth's minutes today, or his part on the team today?
I feel like he didn't really do much. He was going to be that old man guy. But he came in the game early, though. That's the thing about it. Like,
that's what I guess is where I was kind of going with that. I don't like the fact that he came in, I think, before like Josh Green and Hardy, bro.
I think he's just the guy that's going to play with Luka in them Luka minutes. Like, I think that's his role. I think his role is when Luka is by himself without Kyrie, to have Seth Curry out there to say, hey, because that's when Seth Curry plays his best in net basketball. I think that he's trying to play a chess move, like Jason Kidd is trying to build the perfect Luka team with Luka and Kyrie instead of making Luka and Kyrie play together.
So you saying Jason Kidd thinks he's Greg Popovich or Eric Spoelstra or somebody? I don't know where he got that idea. I don't know where he got that idea from, King. I don't know where he got it from.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, man. Jaime, thank you.
Jamie just backwards, just the I M and the E, and the I.
Oh, okay. That was Jaime. Let me see. He says, too much. He's a Glow Yard member with the 1999 don't know. Appreciate it, man. This is the man who made the music for us, man, for our new intro. Appreciate you, man. Says my birthday at 12 a.m. It's your birthday in Baltimore. Central Time, fellas. He said, got my Mavs game early today and just heard my beat on the intro. One of my favorite podcasts. Said, thanks for the opportunity, fellas. More blessings. Go Mavs, man. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you too.
Appreciate you, man. All right, King, you up?
Yes, sir. What up, Div? He says, Omag struggled. I was impressed with Lively and Rashawn. But darn, I am pissed. Powell should not be on the NBA roster. Emmer Effer is a freaking layup line every single time. He just sucks. Wow. He also says, like Rel, I am suspect of J. Kidd. Our team doesn't look like a team with a strategy. We look lost, and when guys get lost, they look for Luka and Kyrie to make things look normal. Recipe for disaster. He also says, I don't understand how anyone with a brain can see Powell play on defense and offense. And you got a guy, Rashawn Holmes, brand new to the team, plays with bench players and looked at, what's that, 10,000, 100,000 better than Powell. Yes. He also says he on a roll. Sometimes I wonder, is it Luka that is pushing to have Powell play so much? Like, I am seriously grasping. I don't understand it. It is so obvious this guy is an NBA caliber player. Luka, 25 points and a half, hardly trying, man. I really hope he stays healthy. He is a game changer. Thought the new guys were a bit off today, like Williams, but it's one game. Things can change. Good points, Div, man. Good points.
Yeah, Div on it today, man. Yeah, I feel like you've been holding that all day, man. He's ready to release.
Yeah. Pause. Yep. Yeah. Frank's a Glow Yard gang member. He says, since when we were in the playoffs, I must have missed the entire season and people are panicking already. I feel you, Frank, man. Wow.
Frank, you know how it is. It's fandom for you, man.
Div also says, I know it's just preseason, but there is no reason for freaking Powell to play in this game. What the F does he need to learn? Dude never improved, so why not play Rashawn to build with Luka and Kai? Man, when he shot that three, I was like, is Powell going to make a three in the preseason? And he still break it. Hey.
Still 0%.
Still 0%. Johnny B, a Glow Yard gang member, he says, Glow Yard, what up? What up, Johnny B?
What up, Johnny B? Get your Powell jersey ready, man.
He also says AJ Lawson looked good out there. He was the third best player today. He had 9 and 8 and 1 steal. Dexter Dennis jump shot looks per. Omax looked lost. Lively can't stop fouling. DP and Maxey are horrible.
Johnny, it's between Dexter Dennis, man, and your boy Jelly Walker, man, for that third spot, I believe.
Yeah, man.
I really believe so.
Jelly Walker looked good, and Dexter.
Yeah, Dexter, yeah, both of them look good. That's gonna be the battle right there. I think that's gonna be the battle.
Johnny B said, I don't know what Kyrie was doing. Moore should take Maxey minutes. He helped the comeback. Green looked great. Hey, Johnny B. Excellent.
We need to stamp this.
This might be the comment of the day. Jelly a bucket. DP so trash. Holmes deserve more minutes. Can't wait to see DJJ. Yeah, man.
Yeah. What happened to DJJ? What's going on? I didn't hear nothing.
He was sick. Dealing with sickness.
Oh, okay. So nothing like. Okay.
No. Gina Kim says, hey, fellas. What up, Gina Kim?
Hey, Gina.
Rough start for our boys, but glad to have Mavericks basketball back. Even though we didn't win, there were some great moments. They had a slow start, but they looked fine after the first quarter. That's how I felt, Gina Kim. It looked much better after the Luka minutes. Gina Kim said, my main takeaways were Luka. D-Live was solid, just needs to work on the fouling, questionable calls. Hardy is 6-man. Green is locked as a starter. Omax needs more time, and Powell.
Oh, you just summed it right there, Gina. Yeah, man. Remember what I was telling you about? Who was it was saying that? No, D-Live said this. I think in a interview. I think it was on that Duke podcast or whatever. He said that the coaches there kind of told him, man, like you got to watch yourself because they're gonna be calling those calls on you. And he got, what was it, 3 quick fouls? No, sorry, 4 quick fouls. And I was like, that's what they were talking about right there, man. Because there was a lot of times, like she said, he was questionable calls. He just had his hands up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I mean, hey, it's gonna take the league time to kind of adjust to his game, I guess.
I mean, and Omax was out there getting destroyed as well too, though. You feel me? They weren't.
I think Omax was just pressing, bro. He's got
you feel me? Like, excuse me. Once he gets in the groove, once he gets this, when you see him and he's like, oh, okay, Omax is just flowing out there. I think Omax would be cool, like you said. He's all right. It's a rookie. It's his first game. It's the white
literally his first game
preseason. You feel me? Like, it's different levels of this. Johnny B says, Frank, listen, Josh extension talk just got started at $15 million a year.
Here we
go.
go.
Him to either raise the stock, lower it, or keep it the same. He getting that JB treatment. Shout out, King. Appreciate you, Johnny B.
Yeah, man.
Hey, we starting Josh extension talk. Yeah, Josh, man. Josh came in and he looked good for it.
He looked aggressive, man. Looked good on defense. I like what I saw from Josh, man.
Looked like he wanted a spot, huh? When he came in the game, it was like, oh no.
Nah, Keith, let me show you how you do this, man.
That's my spot. Gina Kim says Tim not playing was probably why we lost. Same thing as last year. We won more with him than without him. The trash can curse. Yeah, I mean, if he'd have made some of the threes at the beginning, we'd have probably we may have won. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. They got to decide what they're gonna do with him, don't they?
Yeah, they definitely got to make a decision. I think they need to make a decision before the season starts, bro. In my opinion,
it's hanging over the team's head and all. Pause. Gina Kim says Mavs Twitter was overreacting, but I really like what I've seen from Green. The Hardy Green duo was feeding. Josh was more confident, and Hardy looked like a great PG, making plays and hustling. I actually felt like Green was playing the PG. It's just that Hardy was taking the ball once they got to half court. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I felt it was more of a
Hardy was being a ball handler. He's being a ball handler.
Josh Green is nice, man. He just don't know it. Like, you feel me? I feel
it just looks like ever since last year, him and Hardy had like created like this connection with each other, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They got this chemistry with each other. You just feel like they can kind of flow off each other, man. You know what I mean? Like, I like it, man. I want to see more of it. As a whole kid shows us more, man. Like, don't put guys in front of these guys. We want these guys to develop to be those guys, right?
Yeah.
So don't put people in front of them to push them down further, man. That's going to hinder their growth. But they're still young. They still got a lot to, you know what I'm saying, to learn and grow on, bro. So
I feel. I see. Ray says, "What's up, blow you up? What's up, Ray?
What's up, Ray?"
Gina Kim said, "I was expecting a little more from Omax, but it's his first NBA game, and seems like he'll need some more time to get adjusted." Agreed, Gina Kim. Jet says, "What up, Jet?" He says, "Overall, I'm happy with today. We just missed shots. Everyone normally hits, but I think today showed me Green will be our third option instead of Grant because Green can finally dribble it and won it."
Like, I was never one of those people that felt like Grant was going to be our third option.
Hold on, Rob. I think this goes with it. And his jump shot seems more organized and straight. I'm expecting 17 to 20 a night from Green. Wow, the defense was good. Lively and Omax are raw. Rashawn looked good today for the minutes he got. Just need to hit shots. Now you can go.
What was I saying?
Josh Green, maybe.
Well, go back to the first one.
Yeah.
No, not Josh Green. I'm sorry. Grant. That's it. Yeah, I never looked at Grant as a third option, right? I always looked at him as like a utility knife, kind of like a Draymond Green. I think he could play that Draymond Green, PJ Tucker type role for this team. Like, just give you whatever you need. Not being a guy you could, excuse me, not a guy that can consistently go out there and get you 15 every night. You know, like he's a walking bucket or anything. He's just a guy who's he might get you 15 today, he might get you 5 the next day or whatever, right? But it's his impact on the team is what we're looking for.
He's the guy you want you to get like 5s or 7s across the board.
Yeah.
He's that type of guy that I'm going to want.
Like, he could put Draymond Green numbers up, but we need him to have the Draymond Green impact. You know what I'm saying? Like, Draymond ain't getting you 20 and 10 out there, but you can feel his impact in the game. That's what we want.
His job is going to be to continue to, like I said, continue to play with his ball handling and passing and all that stuff, or even shooting the ball and playing defense, bro. That's his job.
Yeah.
But I've tried to say before, like everybody was giving up on Josh Green. Like the goal should be for Josh Green and Omax to be the two starters in the future, like future. Josh Green is that dude. I can already see Josh Green, if he develops, being better than Grant Williams. Like Josh Green is nice. I don't realize what Josh Green can do, and that's what makes me like feel a certain way sometimes. Like, I don't see what Josh Green can do. Gina Kim says, I'm not too concerned about our scoring, just not our night, but more so our defense. Seems like there was some miscommunication. Maybe that's also why Omax was struggling. Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Gina. And a lot of that has to do with chemistry.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's going to take a little time. We literally have a whole new team pretty much. We pretty much just flipped the whole entire roster. So it's going to take some time for everybody to kind of get used to each other, kind of implement the system. You know, the whole, like I said, communicating, because we ain't used to communicating. We didn't have that last year.
Did you feel like we couldn't play defense, or do you feel like they were just out of place on defense?
Just out of place.
That's how I felt as well. Like I felt like, bro, we got a lot of defenders. I was looking at the team and looking at the list and all. I'm like, we got a lot of players. Like I feel like we got like 25 players on the team right now.
Like I just want kids to work a little bit more on the rotation.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of that has to do with it too. Like just work on that rotation, man.
He got a lot of guys at every position almost, except for power forward and center. You feel me? So he got to figure out. That's why I'm like, it's kind of bad when you got all these guys. It's like, kids, you got to figure out how to make everybody happy, or you got to move on. Like you can't have all these guys just sitting here. We got to treat Tim Hardaway Jr. for a big man. Pause. But Ray also says, I want to cry when DP entered the game, and the first thing he does was miss an open layup.
Oh my God, bro. Ray, you ain't never lied, boy. I tell you, I said that too. I said it just.
Oh, you saw Rashawn Holmes in the middle of the floor when he's wide open, turn around and just give you that
little push shot in the middle.
Man. Oh man. Yeah. But we worried about.
Boy, I swear, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was at work while I was watching it, and I was sitting at the desk, bro, just like shaking my head when he shot that shot. I said, not because he made it, but just like look what he can do.
Look what he can do. Yep. Like that easy, bro. Leave him wide open. He can make a shot. He can move and get to the bucket and make a shot. And right behind that, knocked it off of Naz Reid's leg and all that because he's playing defense on him because Naz Reid was going off on Dwight Powell and all. So,
boy, everybody's cooking Dwight Powell, bro.
It's cooking him. Shout out to Rashawn Holmes playing defense today too. Like Rashawn Holmes looked good today. Gina Kim said, Exum wasn't too bad. I like what I saw from him. Seth was okay. Didn't see much, honestly, but all I know is Hardy has to take some of THJ minutes.
Facts.
Jamie says the Rooks look raw, but it's preseason, so I'm not stressing. Yeah, I'm with you, Jamie. Gina Kim said Holmes has to start or at least be our second big coming off the bench. There was a big difference between him and Powell. When Powell missed that layup and attempted a three, I knew it was over.
Then we cut it down to 5.
Yeah. It was like, man, Powell just couldn't stop. And I don't know what was going on NBA TV's like keeping up the score. Somebody was drunk because they were messing up.
Oh yeah, because they were stuck on like 77 for a minute. Yeah, what's name had to correct it? Like, yeah, it's actually 82.
Like, what's going on? Ray says Hardy is starting to have the officials respect now. 8 free throws. Yeah, Hardy nice. Hardy nice.
Hardy nice, bro.
Yeah, Hardy nice.
That's why I didn't want to trade him. I told you that dude. He nice. Got the. Y'all can see it, man.
I didn't want to trade him either.
If he can get that playmaking side down, fact like he did to good, man. Listen, he built on today. Man.
I don't want to trade him either, though, bro.
He's still young. You can mold him.
It ain't about trading him, though. I didn't want to trade him. It's just about Tim Hardaway Jr. I see you. It's about we need to get rid of Tim Hardaway Jr. Then.
Like, damn it, I see your hands.
Tim got to be gone. We got to get rid of Tim, bro. Gina Kim said I was going to hop on the Powell train since we couldn't get rid of him, but D-Live and Holmes look too good, and I'm hoping that Kid plays them with. Yeah, man, Kid, stop playing, Jason Kidd. That's it. Like I'm like it's.
We
done.
Hope. Yeah, we hope.
It got to be done. That's it. No more Dwight Powell. It's done. She also says disappointed we didn't get to see more from Kai. He was a little passive, but I'm sure if he played more, he would have gotten it going. I need to see more Luka and Kai minutes together. Yeah, I think that was the plan. I hope it was the plan. That little Luka show in the beginning. That's what it looked like. Is everybody was off with Luka at the beginning. Everybody. G2 says I'm honestly more excited about our second unit than our starters. That's what after Luka, the Luka show. That's how it was. It was he got to get that together. That was not good. Frank said, I think there were a lot of positives. The only bad, in my opinion, were coaching Powell, Maxey, and Omax. But Omax has a reasonable excuse being a rookie. Everybody else looked good. That's how I feel, Frank.
What was wrong with Maxey?
I didn't feel like Maxey was too bad. He was just
I didn't. Maxey didn't stick out in a good or a bad way to me.
He was just Maxey.
Yeah, he was there.
He didn't get opportunity to make any buckets, but I didn't feel like he was getting destroyed. You feel what I'm saying? Like he was.
He did do that one move where he drove to the basket.
Yeah, and got the little
pump fake.
Yeah,
I said, okay, Maxey.
Maxey.
Yeah, I didn't
have a problem.
I didn't have no problem with Maxey today. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you wrong, Frank. I'm just saying I didn't see anything he did. Like, I think we all universally in an agreement here with Powell today. I think everybody saw Powell, bro. Like, as he was there, we saw that. Old Max, of course, yes, like you said, he was a rookie. I think everybody's not the glow yard's not killing him. I can't say Twitter. People on Twitter would still kind of kill him, which is crazy to me. And I told you that was going to happen.
Game of his career.
I told you that. I told you that was going to happen.
NBA game of his career. But Maxey, I'm fine.
Going to happen.
Long as Maxey not playing center at all, and he's back up at power forward, I told you, I'm Maxey fine. I'm good.
Matter of fact, shout out to Bibbs and Reese on their last pod because they said that too. They said they was afraid that people like if Omax or Lively have a bad game, that people were going to do them the same way they did Josh Green. And I said, boy, when I seen that, I was on, like I said, scrolled through Twitter, and boy, if they would not wrong, boy, because that's exactly what they did. And I knew this was going to happen. I called this about a month ago. I was like, I don't want y'all to sit here and put these expectations on these kids this early, man. They still young. They're still rookies. Get them time to grow. Let them learn. You got to come in here. I think Luka, like you said, I think Luka has spoiled us. Like, everybody expects him to come out, every rookie to come out and play just like Luka, bro, which that never happened. A lot of people don't do that, bro. So
no. Gina Kim says, I don't know what was wrong with our threes today, especially our free throws. The shots look good. It just didn't go in for some reason. I'm positive that they'll fix that up on Saturday. Let's hope so. She also said Exum wasn't too bad. I like what I saw from him. Seth was okay. Oh, we already read that.
Yeah, I read that. Oh, did it double?
It might have. Frank says, crazy that I thought, in the second unit, Seth would be at the 1 and Hardy at the 2, but nah, Hardy looked better than Summer League. Gave Powell a nice love too. Pause. Yes, he did, Frank. Yes, he did. Gina Kim also says it sucks we didn't get to see DJJ. I was really looking forward to him playing some minutes. Hopefully he feels better by Saturday or against Real Madrid. Yeah, he'll be fine.
What they say was wrong with him though? Like you don't got like COVID and that, right? Just regular.
I don't think so. It's a regular sickness, yes. What up, Knight? He says, "Hey fellas, pumped about this season. Would you run back to starting 5 in game 2? I would switch Omax with
Josh Green.
But I would not give Omax minutes though, if that makes sense. Like I still want Omax to get his minutes. I just don't want him starting. Like I think Omax probably have a better game next game. Just don't have him starting. Have him come in with the bench unit the same way like Josh Green them did, and then he'll be able to probably get into the flow of the game by that point and see what's going on. I think Omax will be fine. Just
because I think the bench unit plays more his pace.
Yes, him running, getting easy buckets and things like that with him and Exum and things. I think that'll work with him. Josh Green needs to start. Josh Green's that dude. Josh Green. I was proud of Josh Green. I ain't gonna.
I was too.
I was proud of him. Let's see. Gina Kim says also game ball, the Hardy Party, and the Green Machine. Honorable mentions: Holmes, Keith, and Lawson. Yeah. Berg says I would start Holmes. I get throwing Lively in the fire, but I feel him playing 10 to 15 minutes off the bench would help his development more. Holmes, a vet who looks solid on both ends of the day. Yeah, I mean, I can't. That's what I'm saying. Either or, as long as it's not Powell.
I need to exactly. Now, I also too. I need to see Holmes play with Luka and Kyrie too. I hope we get a chance to see that, man. I hope Kid actually puts him in with that combination. The same way you do with the rookies. Let's see these other guys, man. Put them in there too. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of get an idea, see what he can do.
I agree. Wendell, he says, is there any chance Jelly can get a 2-way contract? I'm thinking if we don't give him one, someone else will. He's too good of a shooter and he can play point.
Yeah, like I said, Wendell, I think it's between him and Dexter Dennis, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Dexter might get it because of size if he keeps scoring.
Yeah, if he keep doing what he's doing. Because he got athleticism, the size, good, solid defender.
Jelly get a job, though, like you said.
Yeah.
Kind of like Carly got a job. Carly, man. I might get that Carly jersey, that Chicago Carly jersey.
He still play for Chicago?
Yeah, I think he's still for Chicago. I believe so. I believe he signed a contract, like a 2 years, something like that. For Chicago.
Okay. Shout out to Carly.
Yeah, Carly probably gonna have a bigger role this year, probably.
Second team, all world.
Yeah. Gina Kim said I like Jelly Porter too. Junior too.
Jelly Walker.
Jelly Walker, yeah. Junior too. Man was chucking them shots up, but he looked good. Didn't see much from Greg, but he was all right. Yeah, Greg's team kind of lost out there too, though.
Yeah, I forgot Greg was out there, to be honest with you.
Uzi says Dexter Dennis for third two-way. Between him and Jelly.
Yeah, I think it's between him and Jelly, man. I think those are the two right now.
Yeah. Dexter looked good, though, man. I ain't gonna front. I was like, Dennis, who's this guy? Frank also says, in my opinion, if we want the team to be considered true contenders, they got to keep playing Lively to develop a trade for a center while Lively develops his own. That's what I'm saying, Frank. I didn't think Lively was too bad. I think, again, first preseason game, he got 2 and 5 in, 15 minutes. Starter minutes are usually 30 minutes. That's 10 rebounds. That's what y'all say y'all wanted. He only got the ball 2 times. If Luka gets him the ball when they throw that, like he did at that one possession towards the second quarter when he threw him the lob or whatever, like that was his only bucket.
That lob was nasty too.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I didn't feel like Luka was trying to get them the ball as much, he was just standing back there and doing Luka Doncic stuff. I think Lively gonna be fine. I didn't leave this game worried about Lively at all. Knight says, I hope they see what Miles can do at quarterback. His style of play is needed. That's Knight boy, Mike Miles, man. Gina Kim says people really starting to Luka isn't top 5 propaganda. Trolls on Twitter are so annoying. What?
All right, listen. Yeah.
Is it Joel or Joel? I'm thinking it's Joel. I'm happy with D Live getting 5 rebounds in 15 minutes. He will be a starter.
Yeah, I think he's gonna still start.
I just said the same thing, man. Like you got 5 rebounds in 15 minutes. I'm all right. What Dwight Powell give you?
4 rebounds in 30 minutes.
Oh man.
Pretty much.
Melissa said, I mean, what did he get you today? Do you even know?
Oh, yeah.
How many rebounds did he get you today? Melissa, what up? Glow Yard Gang member, she said, I agree with you, Rel. Twitter/X can be toxic.
Ooh.
Have to know when to ignore. I'll let you. Oh, sorry, Mavs lost, but reminded myself it's preseason. I was just glad to see NBA basketball again. I told you at halftime, I knew he had 2, 0, 0, and 0.
Melissa, you're looking at it very maturely. It's like everybody and their mama treat us like we just lost the championship or something.
I guess.
So, it is what it is. Got a super chat here, bro. Jay, what up, man? With the $5 don't know. He said, what up, fellas? What's y'all's thoughts on Kyrie today? I saw he only scored 2 points. Is that concerning to you? Nah, man. You played one half of a preseason game. I'm not jumping off the ledge, bro. Now, you know what's funny? If Kyrie come out here and drop 30 in the next game, folks they're gonna be forgetting about the first game.
Bro, it's a preseason. Did Kyrie look like he was engaged that much, y'all? Like it wasn't like I felt like Kyrie was out there and couldn't do his job. He was just he was out there being preseason Kyrie. I'm
trying to get everybody else involved a little bit.
We've seen Kyrie too many times, y'all. We've seen Kyrie last year be passive in all that moments and say, "Let me let everybody else shine" and all, because that's the type of leader he is. I'm perfectly fine with Kyrie, Jay, and appreciate the donation too, bro. Got orange juice in the house, and our center rotation has to be Lively and Holmes than just small ball center with Morris, Williams, maybe even DJJ. Yes, I agree.
I'm with you, orange juice. I'm with you.
I agree.
Juice man.
Frank says, not saying Lively is bad, but to compete with big dogs like Rudy, Lively needs experience. I would want Lively to develop a 3 because that's a big weakness to other centers is spacing out. I agree with Frank.
If you're gonna shoot them threes, Frank, you got to work on them corner threes.
But he only got 2 shots today. Y'all remember that. It ain't like he was out there bricking enough. He only got 2 shots. I'm okay. Let him get more touches, and then let's cry about him not being able to do anything. Brandon said Holmes should have played more, but DP could have played more because D-Live was in foul trouble. But if he was in foul trouble, that's how I'm feeling, Brandon. He should have went to Rashawn Holmes. Like, DP needs to not be playing. Like, he's the emergency center if everybody's in foul trouble. That's all he should be doing.
Because Powell played 16 minutes, Holmes only played 9.
Yeah, like, no. Powell, too many minutes. Jamie also says it's a boys' club mentality. Powell has friends in the right places.
I guess you're right.
Knight says when asked who he would rather sit by on a plane, Luka responded nobody, but then quickly changed his answer to Dwight Powell. Yeah, I heard that part, Knight. Chischai says, will Dwight Powell make first, second? third all community service team this year. You know, first team. Come on, man.
Listen, man, you know he's a consistent first team, man. I think the trophy is him getting hit in the face.
Yeah, I know it's first team. Stop playing. Precision said I won't
And
overreact.
another thing too, real quick on that last comment talking about that the whole airplane thing. That him, Luka saying that he was sitting next to Dwight Powell in the airplane still doesn't help Dwight Powell be a better ball player, bro. So that stuff don't mean nothing to me. That's fine. He can say Dwight Powell's the nicest guy he ever met in his life. That's fine. That still doesn't make him. He had 0 rebounds today. He played 16 minutes.
I think he's
Luka
saying
played 17 and had more rebounds than that. You know what I mean?
I think he's saying that Luka likes him. That's why.
No. I understand. No, yeah, I'm just saying like that's fine. Luka can like him all he want, but that still doesn't make him a better basketball player.
Absolutely not. He can sit on the bench and cheer for Luka.
Yeah, Luka friend on the bench.
Precision says I won't overreact, but Powell is beyond trash. It's embarrassing to watch that clown. He had the nerve to shoot a 3-pointer.
Hey, you got to do some precision, shoot.
I mean, he tried. At least he tried, right? Like he was wide open, but
do something out there, bro. You're just out there right now.
He was nowhere near making it.
And they highlighted that one like screen he set for Luka, and Luka like curled up and made that layup for the end one.
Remember Johnny B was talking about that Dwight Powell was out shooting Omax in the practice video.
Oh yeah,
why he didn't make that when you see them like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's why I said I would. When he said that he got panic, I'm like, bro, I'm not worried about doing practice. Everybody can hit in practice. We talking about in the game when it count. What are you doing?
Orange G said, you see all the players look to Hardy to make plays. They pass him the ball expecting that. Yeah. Even Luka did when he was in the game of Hardy. He was giving the ball to Hardy. I like that. Hardy, nice, man. Johnny B also says Wiseman and Bagley are fighting for the backup center position in Detroit. Would y'all take a fly on whoever loses? No, that's not enough. Like, why?
Yeah, I still need a more established center, Johnny. But I see. I like what you're thinking, though. I like where you're thinking of going with that, bro.
I like Wiseman and all that, but if I might as well let Lively start. Like, if Lively is starting center, and these guys fighting for a backup center. You feel me? So,
facts.
I would like Wiseman or probably Bagley to play with. If we had no centers, if we had Dwight Powell, I'd go with that. But since we have Lively, like I would rather have, like you said, an established center.
Mm-hmm.
Richard says he's a Glow Yard game member as well. He says even a blind man could see Holmes outplayed Dwight, but our answers were answered, King. I knew how Rowe was going to be. I agree with every word Rowe said. I don't get it, Richard. I swear to y'all, I don't get it, man. I be trying to, like, it's kind of like that show that everybody loves, and you just trying to figure out why everybody loves that show. Like, what is so great about this show that everybody loves it, right? That's how I feel about Dwight, man. I'm just like, you see so many people on Twitter defending this dude. They would die for Dwight Powell, bro. And I'm just like, what am I missing? Like, I feel like that layup he missed today. Like, I missed something here. I don't understand, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's just me. When he came into the game, I sent a message straight to the group, y'all, saying, "Up,
I
was the backup."
I couldn't answer you, bro, because I was watching on my phone or whatever. So
I'm about to black out right now from laughing. That was so
like,
funny.
I knew it. The little exclamation mark.
Oh,
like,
man. I knew it.
I said, bro, you knew it. Remember, I called this when we re-signed him. I said this, bro, and everybody like, oh, nah, he's gonna be at the end of the bench. And I kept trying to. All I heard was, oh, he's gonna be Udonis Haslem. I keep trying to tell folks, you know what Udonis Haslem was, right? A guy who did not play. This guy is going to play. It's the two different things, bro.
That man, the second backup, he the second center, man, on this team. Why does Jason Kidd keep doing it?
He hates us.
Precision said Powell should have never got re-signed. He definitely, oh my God, he definitely shouldn't never touch the court. He is a walking panic button, looks like a deer in headlights. Yeah, I don't know what he be doing. They talk about the game too fast for you. Like, the game always seems like it's too fast for Dwight Powell. And he in his 10th year.
Bro. Once again, I get mad at people who put these expectations on the young guys. They better come in here and be all-stars day one, but we never put these expectations on Dwight Powell. That's the part that always gets me. But go ahead.
Jenny Kim said that Kyrie block was amazing. Glad to see all four doing big things.
Right.
Kyrie out there. Kyrie fine. I'm not worried about Kyrie. Richard says kids development, I agree and trust, but being a head coach, I don't see it.
That's one thing you would never. Even with me, y'all, you would never hear me question Kid when it comes to developing. He can develop. I give him that. Never question that. It's just a lot of the other key coaching things you need to do, bro. I have a lot of questions and a lot of trepidation with, bro, and I've been having this for a while now.
You say he assistant coach? Or should be.
Shout out to Lakers fast break.
Yep. Berg says, I feel your pain with DP, bro. It makes no sense for him to be in the rotation for the past 3 seasons when he's been our starter, and our biggest needs have been rebounding and rim protection. Amen, Bergs. Amen.
Got longer tonight. That's a good point, Bergs. Like, that's the part that makes me mad too. This is why when we had Wilson on, I was talking about the fact that I feel like as long as I've been a Mad fan, we have not invested in the center position.
No.
This is why whenever I was doing the top 5 position players, I couldn't do the top 5 centers because channel number 1. You got to throw in, like I said, James Donaldson, right? Like, who else? Like, what's the boy name? Eric Dampier.
The White
you know what I'm saying? Like, if the White Power is top 5, that means you did something wrong, man.
He in the top 5 center?
That's what I'm saying. If the White Power is a top 5 center in our franchise's history, we did something wrong. That's all I got to say.
Is he not, though? I'm asking you that question. Is he a top 5 center?
Hold on. Would you take him over Sagana Job? Hell, would you take him over Yamahimi?
No, I wouldn't take him over, but still, I'm asking you.
Hold on. Hold on. This is what I'm asking. No, this is what I'm asking you, though. Would you take him over Yamahimi?
And Dwight
Powell. No?
Hold on, bro. In Dwight Powell's prime, I would have, though. So in Dwight Powell's prime, I would have took him over them two. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna knock him that far. That's why I'm like, is he top 5? And that's still a bad thing.
I would say I wouldn't take him over both of them because, for one, in his prime, he wasn't a center.
He still went, but he was still, I guess, giving us
like he was just a guy. Like, these guys, because Yamahimi is a better rebounder. Yeah. No matter how, like I said, we pulled up Dwight Powell's number. Remember, the most rebounds he's ever had in his career is like 5, right?
Dwight was a better scorer, though.
Who's a better scorer?
Dwight in his prime.
When put their numbers up, because Dwight Powell averaged 10 points.
I don't
remember Yamahimi was a starting center. Yamahimi was a starting center for Washington. You should know that.
I'm saying for the Mavericks.
And for Indiana.
I'm going for the Mavericks, though. I'm saying Yamahimi for the Mavericks. I don't think I ever put up 10 points.
Oh, I'm talking about for their career.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Mavericks. We talking about just Maverick all time, top 5. So Yamahimi on the Mavericks would have to be on there. I think the Dwight Powell peak on the Mavericks better than Yamahimi's peak on the Mavericks. Is what I'm saying.
I guess, but
the White might be a top 5 center, and that's not good. I'm saying that's horrible. I'm agreeing with
you. Oh no, it's definitely horrible.
He may be a top 5 center on our team. That's horrible. His jersey getting retired. Shout out to Noah. I heard Noah ask Dwight Powell a question about would he want to retire at Mavs. And he said, yeah, absolutely. I love it here in Dallas.
Of course you do.
Frank says, I say Lively is closer to reaching his potential than Omax. In my opinion, Lively has some ticky-tack fouls. They need to spam, pick and roll, and develop pick and pop. I agree, Frank. I agree.
Facts, Frank. Facts.
Richard also says Cat and Rudy got their points on Dwight. They cooked Dwight, man.
That's what I was dead.
Jeez, they was cooking him.
Boy, he just kept attacking Dwight Powell, man. As soon as
he was going straight at his chest, bro. Cat was going, like, I was like, whoa, what Cat is this? Like, Cat was going to just throwing stuff up. It's just like, this dude can't do anything.
Well, Cat was feeling himself so much. See that when he started doing a little dribble between the legs real fast on the corner 3, then it rolled off his foot.
That has to, all I'm just saying is Jason Kidd has to see that, right? Like, Cody Zell and them went off. He got to see that they looked at the Dwight Powell and think barbecue chicken. You feel me? So everybody looks at him and say, bro.
No, it's not even the look. We even had players come in and remember last year in post game they were sitting there talking about they're not scared to go to the hole on the Mavericks. And who's our starting center in the hole? The White Powell. Like, they know this, bro.
You said Spencer Dinwiddie said that a lot of these players on the Mavericks team wouldn't be
wanted players you want
wouldn't be wanted by other teams or other fans, but I go to war with them because they my guys and all. Yes, Spencer said that. I guess he was talking about Luka, huh? Gina Kim says Omax reminded me of Rookie Hardy, moving too fast and just needs to slow down. Yeah, he'll be fine. I'm not. This is Omax gets at least 20 games. We're gonna get Jason Kidd he's a rookie. Frank says Markieff a better center than the White. Facts. Everybody on the team better center than the White. Everybody on the team, even Jelly Walker. I believe he can play a better center than Dwight Powell. Real talk.
Wow. Shots fired at Dwight. Shout out to the powwows.
Gina Kim says Lively was low-key cooking Gobert and staying silent instead of falling for pump fakes.
That's one thing I can say, too, about him. He did not fall for pump fakes. You don't have to. You got that long wingspan. Just put your arms up.
Yeah, I get his respect because as long as you don't jump, he fine. Just don't jump. And the refs were calling ridiculous stuff, but I like Lively. I thought Lively was good. He just needs some more touches. Precision says we got Holmes, and my guy didn't come into the game into the third quarter. Embarrassing. Gives me wood feels.
Yep.
Pause all over again, all because of this clown Powell. Powell gives us nothing on either side.
You know what's funny, man? Shout out to Annie because he kind of said this on one of the I think it was well, he said this on their channel, Dallas Prospect channel, and he said it on our show. He said the reason why he did one of the many reasons why he didn't want to bring Dwight Powell back, he felt like Dwight Powell was going to hinder somebody else just growth or playing time or stuff like that, and which is true. We talked about that. Like Precision just said, this dude didn't come in. I said that too when I was watching the game. When we gonna see Holmes?
Yeah.
And we didn't see him until the third quarter. So that's why I'm like, bro, this dude he's in the way.
Yep.
But
I was talking, I think it was it Frank? It might have been Frank or Coy, one of the two, and I think it might have been Coy. And I told Coy, I said, we need to let's get Tim Hardaway Jr. and Rashawn Holmes might take him off our team right now because I thought Rashawn was gonna play. Like you said, I was like, oh, Tim and Rashawn not playing, it's done. But I don't know, man. We just gotta get Dwight off the team, bro. Like we shouldn't have signed him again. Maxi Kleber, Dwight could have not been signed. Frank says we should have won if Kyrie scored some points. It is ridiculous that people are mad Mavs lost when it was obvious they weren't trying. I feel you.
I wouldn't say they weren't trying. Like I said, it's a growth thing, man. You're gonna have to build that chemistry up. It's gonna take a little time. It'll be fine. Hey, I'd rather them lose right now than the regular season.
Amen. Gina Kim said, I'm not too worried about Kid right now until the regular season start. I feel like he's just trying stuff out, but he needs to hurry and figure it out. And I hope he figures out the minutes too, especially with Luka. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm going to tell you right now, Gina, this year, ain't no time for that playing stuff, man. You got to that 20 game stuff or whatever his little motto is or whatever. We ain't got time for that, man.
Not at all. Frank says Mavs need to get Powell contract and give it to Markeith.
Right.
Markeith can make them free throws though either. Precision says
nobody made free throws. Yeah, he sure did miss both of them free throws.
Precision says Powell and THJ for a referee.
Right. Man.
Oh, and is it not yet. It ain't his birthday on y'all side yet.
Not yet. They're over 15 minutes.
Frank says, I think they're not playing THJ because the writing is on Kid's face. Kid is mopping and taking out the trash, not trying to be rude. Why did this happen this year? He realized he was trash can juice this year? What happened? Where you at, Johnny B? What happened to your boy? Precision says the White Powell needs to go. It makes me sick looking at him. Dude, he does nothing on the court. Yikes.
Boy, we see the recurring theme tonight, boy. Everybody getting on this man.
Let's see. Jamie also says had to adjust the trade as Brogdon and Williams can't be traded into the deadline.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. Because somebody else, I think TGK did that on his show with Williams, and he said that too. Said they can't get traded to like January 15th or something like that.
Yeah. Shots also says maybe management happy with the progress of Hardy and Green. They say THJ as a disposable trade asset. I feel you. They should have did that earlier.
They should have did that earlier. You're right, and I was kind of thinking that too. Chess. I was thinking about that too. I was like,
we said all this on the show.
I know
this the same stuff for the longest. Like,
listen, I'm gonna tell you right now because I thought about this too. I was listening. I re-listening to DDP them show. You heard me say this already a couple times on the show. Dallas is reactive. They're not proactive.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is a reactive situation. Now, they might move Tim now based off of what they just saw in this first preseason game with Hardy and Green. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like you just said, we've been saying this all summer. You should have moved him a long time ago, knowing that this was potentially going to happen with Hardy, right? We saw what he did at the end of the season last year. We're hearing all this stuff about him during training camp and all that stuff. and then we saw what he did today. Like you should have invested in. Matter of fact, if you trust Jason Kidd, you would have traded Tim Hardaway, because don't you trust Jason Kidd's ability to develop these guys? And they showed Josh Green's numbers and how he got better each year, right? So then that means there's only way he can go up. One way he can go, and that's up.
Going up, yeah.
So that's why I said, like, you should have trusted your like I said, trust the process. Like he said, trust the process and go ahead and move these guys out of the way so you can let these guys develop more.
I agree. G2 says, even losing by almost 30, I wasn't worried about offense. We're going to be top 5 in offense. I was focused on the defense and the depth. I
think a lot of people were G2. I think everybody was worried about the defense. Just kind of want to see what the defense is going to look like.
Yep. Miss 77 in the house.
Hey, Miss 77.
I want to see Kidd do his job. I want him to switch out the rotations and not set up Powell for failure. If he sees him getting clamped, change it up, buddy. I mean, I feel you, but he setting up Powell for failure is putting him in any situation, I feel like, right now, man. It's the only thing. Like, I don't see a situation where Powell isn't set up for failure. Like, if we'd have played him when we played him at power forward, Cat was cooking him. We played him at center, Rudy was cooking him. Like, if Nas Reed out there, he's going to cook him.
It was Cat, and then it was Nas Reed.
Yeah, then Nas Reed going to cook him. You feel me? Like, I just don't know anybody at the center or power forward position that he can play. He's not a small forward. Like, he doesn't have a jump shot. He's an undersized guy that can't play center because he's undersized, but he doesn't have a jump shot either. Like
he doesn't have a skill set to play a 4, but he's an undersized center.
He's in an awesome situation by getting paid. Like, that's the truth. There's no disrespect to him, but it is the truth.
But the White Powell was in the right position tonight.
A lot of the times, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss 77. Johnny B says if Rudy played 30+ minutes a day at the rate he was going, he would have had 10 blocks. Right about that, but that's he was blocking rookies though as well. Johnny B. He's an excellent defender as far as doing what he does down there by the rim, and he was playing against rookies though. Didn't know who he was.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, shout out to Minnesota's defense, man.
He was announcing himself, bro. Like he Rudy Gobert. I'm fine. Almighty said, "Man, Mavs are trash."
Hey, I see you got a certain team on your helmet and your picture there, Almighty. I don't think you want to use the word trash.
Don't he play for the Ravens now?
Yeah, he played for the Ravens. I'm just talking about that team on there.
No, I'm saying Almighty though. Don't he play for the Ravens now? Why you got that guy on you? And your Ravens? I don't even like the Ravens.
That team. You watch that trash word, bro. We talking about you comparing a preseason game to their regular season right now.
Gina Kim says, I think they had great looks, but their shots just weren't falling. If they were able to knock them down, we probably would have won or at least been closer. We did cut the lead down to 6, though. We did, Gina Kim.
Oh, I thought it was 5. But she might be right.
It was close. It was 1 of the 2. We got it down there, though.
I thought we was going to win after that. That's when they kind of ballooned it. They went on an 8-0 run. I mean, I can't talk now. Went on that 8-0 run to balloon it back up.
I feel like Jason Kidd, and then he decided to just bring all the two-way guys in and all that. So I was like, yeah, we done. I don't think we're gonna win.
Wait, did you know anything about them not playing out everybody in the second half? Did you hear anything about that?
No, but I didn't think you don't usually do that in the first preseason game. I don't think you usually do that in the third one. The third one is when you can start getting extended. I thought.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's when you played the whole game.
No, you might be right. I'm not sure. I didn't hear anything about that. And your boys were talking about that. Oh, it's funny how your boy don't work for the Mavericks and don't get paid by the Mavericks, but he was doing the game today with Mark Followell and old
I ain't saying
Brian Damaris. But hey, go ahead. You were saying?
G2 says unless our package is cheap. Excuse me, he said I'm not taking Rob Will. He only had 160+ games played, the rest less than 40 for multiple years. He can't be healthy. I'll be afraid of his health too, G2.
I think we're just desperate, man, for that position.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm still not the Lively train yet. I thought Lively. Let him play some more. I'm fine.
I don't think it's people saying like they get rid of Lively or they don't.
You want somebody else.
Yeah, you want to shore up that position, bro. Do you want the White Powell being your second option?
No, but just if you let right now,
I would take Robert Williams and have him come off the bench.
If he goes into this next game, don't plays Lively and Rashawn Holmes, I'll be fine. Like I want to see what they can do as far as them two. Just don't play Powell at all.
Yeah,
that's how I feel like. Just let them be the third center. Let them two guys rock out and then go from there. Like you don't have to play Dwight Powell. We don't got to play Maxi Kleber. They can sit at the end of the bench and be the cheerleaders now. They're They're the JJ Barreas now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what they should be now. Like, stop. Johnny B says Lawson got 9, 8, and 17 minutes. Took Gobert 23 to get that. Lawson didn't go. Man, Lawson on the low be buckets real quick too, though. Paul.
I like Lawson, man.
Yeah, Lawson. Yeah. Shree says Luka ISO plays can be attributed to Kid hiding his plays before the start of the season. That's what I'm hoping, Shree.
Sure. I'm hoping that's the case because he definitely got to do something, man. Can't have it just Luka centric. You gotta. I know everybody tired of hearing that same thing.
Mike Douglas says, "Who doesn't love DP?" And I'm not reading the second
one. Dr. Pepper is what he means. I got it right here in my cup.
Shree says, "I agree with King that D Live held his own against Rudy. I think he can manage against most bigs in the league, except the top 5 centers, Joker, Embiid, Giannis, etc. Yet nobody can hold their own against those guys. They're just MVPs." Gina Kim
make it hard for him. Pause.
Yeah, Gina Kim says if Kid can't come up with plays, I think Kyle and Luka should have stayed. No, I don't want them being our coaches. That failed in Brooklyn. Let's see. Mike Douglas also says the open spot should be Lawson because we already guard heavy.
Lawson's already signed. Yeah, he's already a 2-way. Him and Miles Jr. are already 2-ways. So it's gonna really be out of guys like Jelly Walker and Dexter Dennis and guys like that to get that third spot.
Yes. Johnny B says is the game versus Real Madrid a must win. Yes.
No.
Nope. It is to me.
Should they play better? Yes. Oh, you talking about as far as like, okay, yeah.
Real Madrid.
Yeah.
They better win that game. Ain't no leads in that one. This ain't no 36.
That's why I say my bad. You're right.
Man, no.
Shout out to Trey. We're trying to throw shots at this on Twitter and had to remind them 36ers.
Don't do that one. That's a must win. Yes. Mike Douglas also said in Hardy he looked great. Both his handles and defense look a lot better than last year or summer league. True.
Facts.
Shree says kids should just allow D Live to foul out in a game rather than taking him out the game. Holmes should be our backup center. I agree.
I thought that's what he was going to do.
Yeah. What up, L? She says, when I saw they gave the ball to Powell to shoot a 3, I was like, why Jaden Hardy is the man? Yes.
I wasn't mad at Powell shooting that. I'm like, man, you better do something out there, man. You looking trash can juices out there.
Mike Douglas says Jaden Hardy, Mike Tyson.
Bro, I watched a Mike Tyson clip. I should have sent it to you. I watched this clip of Mike Tyson, man. Oh, my God. Mike Tyson hit with so much power, bro.
I probably saw it. I watched them all the time as far as Mike Tyson. Like,
man, I forgot how powerful that dude was, man.
Yeah, Mike
he was doing it with ease. It's like he was just like,
He's the reason I fell in love with boxing, bro.
Yeah, me too.
This is Mike Tyson. Gina Kim says, what I did like in the Luka minutes was that dunk he did, the transition catching 3, kind of unexpected, but I loved it, and the no-look and 1. Yeah, it's just Luka. Steve said, glad the season is back. I know it's the first preseason game, but something's worried me, like the non-ball movement, offense again, and also Powell again. This dude is very bad. Yeah, Steve. Powell was very bad. And the Luka minutes were just, I didn't like him. I didn't like everybody else.
Because we kept hearing about all these, we kept seeing those clips and stuff on like Mavs Twitter and all that stuff, and of them potentially like I didn't see any Luka Kyrie 2-man game or anything like we thought we saw on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see none of that.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see they could have did Grant Williams pick and rolls. I didn't see anything. They didn't do anything at all. But Luka basically ISO, and when they did pick with Lively, he would then leave his man and leave, and then Luka would go into ISO, whatever he was getting defended by, and then do what he did. So, yeah. Mike says Draymond Green quadruple single, something like that. If Grant can get his and play defense, I'm fine with it.
Hey, as long as that's the impact on the team, I'm good.
Frank also says, bro, I've seen people consider Dallas having a big 3 with Luka, Kai, and Grant. LOL, Josh and Grant are just role players and are looking to be elite role players, but there's no big 3 in Dallas. Nah.
No, it isn't.
Nah, not yet at least. Johnny B said game ball goes to AJ Lawson. Hey, AJ.
Not mad at it.
Let's see. Steve said, I hope the defense gets better because they were killing us off the dribble.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about too, man. That perimeter defense was.
Yeah, they were off point though. So I felt like the interior defense with Lively was better than the perimeter because guys were missing where we were going to go, and then it was set lively up to be like,
I would just about to say,
all
yep, I was just about to say that, bro. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
I think they'll be fine, though. I think guys were overplaying first game. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I'm not worried, not yet. Frank says people complaining about defense. Where I realize we got talent now that can play defense. Kids need to figure out how to make it work. I agree, Frank.
So you're pretty much putting our faith in Jason Kidd.
Basically, it always come down to Jason Kidd, man. Ray says Kirk said that the team was really cold. Someone told him that even in warm-ups they were missing shots. Yeah, they were really cold. Gina Kim said again, I didn't see much from Maxey in his minutes, but since his preseason, I'm still going to give him a chance. I just don't want him playing a lot of minutes. Yeah, it's not that Maxey did much. He just didn't do it. He wasn't recognized. He was just, all right.
Like I said, Gina, like what you saying, we're not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I didn't see anything to where it's like I said, he didn't stick out like Powell, right?
Yeah.
Like he didn't stick out like Hardy, but he didn't stick out like Powell either. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So I thought, like I said, I did see one play that I liked from him. He took it out the dribble, did the little pump fake, let the guy fly by, and he laid it up. I like that move. So, like I said, I didn't see anything bad from Maxey, if that makes any sense. But
and Mike Douglas asking Gina, are you willing to give DP a chance? And I believe he's saying Dwight Powell. Be nice in the comments, Mike.
Just said keep it clean, man.
Shree says, I just feel sorry for DP at this point. He has great IQ, but just don't have the physical tools to be a backup center. I just hope he gives all his knowledge to D-Live. Shree, I don't think so we got to get this right when we say this. I don't think Dwight Powell has he might have great IQ as far as like smarts, book smarts. I don't think Dwight Powell has great basketball IQ at all, though. Like, I think he has some of the worst basketball IQ.
Because listen, to me, it's not just about where to set a screen at as part of your IQ. It's understanding what your strengths and your weaknesses are, and you working on that. Whatever your weaknesses is, go work on that. Like we expect that from. You see people killing Jaylen Brown right now because he didn't work on his left hand, that type of stuff, right? Like whatever your weaknesses are, you try to fix that in the offseason.
Yep.
Remember Luka, first year, you know what I'm saying? After his first year, he worked on his left hand, finished with his left hand and stuff, right? So, like I said, it is that's all part of the IQ too, man. Understand what your weaknesses is and going out there and working on them. And he hasn't done that. I'm not saying you got to go out there and get your 10, 11 rebounds because he ain't going to do that. But, I mean, you got to add something to your game as far as, like, can you add a corner three or something to open the offense up, opens the lanes up for Luka and Kyrie and those guys. He ain't doing that.
It got to be something I can expect from you. You feel me? I should be able to point to you and say, you know what, Dwight Powell's going to give me this. And I have no clue what Dwight Powell's going to give me.
Matter of fact, let me give you a prime example. If y'all, did any of y'all hear Rashawn Holmes' interview? Like he said in the interview, guy asked him about his push shot. He said, man, I knew it was something I needed to work on. I had to add something to my game that would assure me getting more minutes and getting more playing time. And that's what he did. That's why he added that little push shot.
Yep. Gina Kim said, I was really anticipating Holmes, and he did not disappoint. We have a big who can play solid defense and no steals. Yeah, Rashawn was good.
Broad energy is what we need.
Frank says, exactly. Maxey didn't do anything. I want Maxey gone because all the younger teams are going to eat when facing Maxey. Like, no offense, but why is Maxey still here? Hey, we got his contract, though. Nobody take it.
Like I said, I'm not saying y'all are wrong. I'm just saying I didn't see anything that stuck out to me. Like, I saw Dwight Powell stick out like a sore thumb. I saw Hardy stick out because of what he did for the offense or whatever, right? I didn't really see anything that's like, man, Maxey. I'm not now, Frank, don't get me wrong. I am not mad if they let Maxey go somewhere else. I'm not mad at that at all. You know me. I'm just saying in this game here, I didn't see that thing that made me say, like, nah, Maxey got to get out of here. I saw a bunch of things that made me say Dwight Powell got to get out of here. I didn't see that with Maxey.
A ton. Happy birthday to Too Much, too.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday, Too Much. Happy birthday.
Gina Kim says, I would like to see another lineup where Luka plays a 3 and have Kai and Hardy at the 1 and 2 instead.
Not mad at it.
Yeah. You got to get your defense right with that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Richard says, I only had 2 issues, Dwight and Kidd. Everyone else played acceptable. That's basically what I'm at, Richard.
I mean, that seemed to be the current thing. A lot of people are complaining about the coaching, or most of everybody complaining about Dwight.
Yeah,
So,
the Jason Kidd wasn't like, I'll see if he can adjust. Like Jason Kidd wasn't trash. Dwight Powell was trash. You feel me? Like it's no
like
comeback.
y'all know me. Like I'm not. I gotta see. Jason Kidd still has a chance to adjust
Yes.
in game 2, right? Like I will wait to see if he adjusts or whatever. But with Powell, I've seen enough, man.
That's it's done.
I'm done with Powell. I'm ready for that to move on.
He can't do anything else. It's like there's not like anything else I can think of and say, well, Powell gonna learn that. It's done. We already know who he is.
You said 10th season. So where else you gonna? I mean, you are what you are at this point.
Johnny B said, I hope Luka don't get tunnel vision when adversity hits and start playing hero ball, not trusting teammates and overpowering. Yeah, I hope not.
You know what? That's a good point, Johnny. He's gonna have to look at Kobe, look at Jordan, look at those guys.
Yeah.
Eventually, man, he had to trust their teammates. So that's a good point.
Shree says Hardy will be our Kyrie replacement in 2 years. If he can improve his defense, he will be perfect for Luka. Yeah, that's the hope. If we keep him. Gina Kim said I was joking that Jelly Walker was like MPJ and wasn't passing. Jelly, I got you. I understand. Richard says I can say it. Don't rule out Wise Camp. It's that white boy treatment, the competition between Walker and Wise. Wise Camp got he did a little step between and gave his little pass and all. I'm like, oh, okay, I've seen enough. I was like, he did a step through. You feel me? I'm like, there's not many players on the team that can do a step through dribble, bro.
I mean, White can do it. Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just like it's just not a lot of people in this team that can do a step through. I was like,
you playing way too much right now.
I'm like, bro. Once I saw the step through, I was like, okay, he can do a little bit of something. Mike Douglas said, didn't DP play a whole quarter without a single rebound? Truly a GOAT of all time.
He still had no rebounds in the whole entire game.
What up, Queen? What up, babe? She says, I feel like Kai was observing and registering, processing the game, and will adapt to it in the future. My thoughts anyways. Appreciate you, babe. I agree. Johnny B said revenge season for Jonas, ain't it? Straight up.
Jonas Valanciunas. I do it. Let's go get it in here. Let's go.
Pause. But I would if they take it though. I would. Frank says there was a moment I saw Rudy just stand there and reach for a rebound while the White jumped next to Rudy side, couldn't reach Rudy's fingers yet. He don't even luck into rebounds. You feel me? Like, you know how some dudes just be running around and you a small guy, you can still luck in the rebounds, knowing with long rebounds.
So why is it that Dennis Rodman can do this, but he can't?
Bro, he cannot. I'm like, bro, you don't luck into any rebounds.
Oh, hold on, babe. Hey, babe. Got to say hi to my babe.
Oh, I apologize, bro.
I think she's asleep though now.
Oh man,
I saw her. I just called her in there. Well, where were we at, my babe?
I think right here. Queen said the rookies played like rookies. Hardy definitely got the shine today, which was well deserved. The White Cuban has lost his place on the team, and we can't figure out the best way to replace him.
Yeah, I know how to replace him. They don't want to do it. You know what I mean?
She said it's like he's not getting better or worse. He's just taking up a roster spot, to be honest.
There you go, Queen. And that's like I said, shout out to Any. He said that himself. He says like he's taking a spot. He's just somebody away.
Joe says J Kidd was playing mind games with Josh by starting Omax. Josh earned a start role. That's what I was hoping, Joe.
And that's the part that gave me, Joe. It's like you aren't in the position to be doing it. You're not Greg Popovich. You're not Phil Jackson or any of these guys, bro. Like you had a negative track record leading up to the Dallas Mavericks, bro. For you to still continue to keep playing these mind games. Like I said, like what have you done in your last 2 stops where those mind games actually work for you? It didn't work for you. It's why you end up getting fired from your last 2 jobs. And then you want to turn around and do it this year. You did it last year, and then you do it again this year. Like, I don't understand that with Kidd, man. But when you're not holding this man accountable, King, you're going to do whatever you want. I've been saying that for the longest.
I agree on certain players, but I kind of thought about that for Josh Green. Like, Josh had to get a fire lit under him because Josh was just getting too comfortable. And it's like, come on, Josh, we need you, bro. We trying to do something. So,
but you lit a fire under him last year with the whole
you did
holiday, right? This is a brand new season. If you trust his work ethic and you trust that he's gotten better over the offseason, you saw what he did in FIBA, then you let him come in here, man, and earn that spot. Now, if he come in here and he's trashing it up, Okay, fine. I understand you putting what's the name in the game or whatever, but you give him that chance first before you just say like, oh, I'm testing you.
Oh, hold on. He trusts Tim last year though. Tim could have came into the season this year saying the same thing, right?
But he
It
gave
seems like
Tim
that's what,
way more leeway
I
than
got
Josh
you.
Green.
I know. I get all that, but I'm saying Tim could have came in this year saying, I don't even care. I'm gonna do what the team needs, right? Same thing like the Christian Wood thing. Like, I'm just gonna follow whatever he says. For some reason, it sounds like if you rock with what Jason Kidd tells you to do, he may help you out. Like, I don't know. I hate the mind games as well. It doesn't work on certain players. Like, and it's for some reason, Kidd can't understand that it's certain, you got to treat different players different ways and all. But I think it might work for Josh Green.
No, like I said though, you tried that with your last 2 stops. You tried that last year, and what did that get you?
You gotta be honest.
I mean, one out of how many players? You starting off with the same issue you had last year, and we saw what happened last year. That season didn't go well for you. And you're doing it again this year. Like, come on, bro.
You got Chris Middleton.
And what that get him?
I mean, it got him fired, but I'm just saying.
Got you. Okay.
Hold up. Did I skip one real quick? No. Okay. Jenny Kim says Powell needs to be the new Theo and cheer everyone on from the bench. He's the perfect candidate since he's a great guy, or such a great guy. Dodo was also close to Luka too, but they didn't mind packaging him. Yep.
That's what I said. Because everybody keeps saying, "Oh, he's friend with Luka." Like I just named off all the other. Jalen Brunson was his friend. They didn't take care of him. Dodo's his friend. Let him. You traded him or whatever. Like that whole being friends stuff like that, bro. F that, bro. I want to win, bro. I'm tired of this nice guy stuff. Shout out to Indy, man. They got this old Disney Channel coach over here, bro. Nobody had time for that, man. Which is why you brought in Grant Williams, because you need somebody to kind of just toughen it up, man. Add some flavor in here, man. Like, anybody scared of the white pal?
When he said, looking at everyone Powell drafted with, it's a travesty. In my Wilson side voice, Powell like one of the only ones remaining that draft class. Probably I don't know why he's still playing. Why is the white Powell still in the league?
Guaranteeing you, if he was on 29 other teams, he would have been out the league, bro. He would have been overseas right now. Only the Mavericks.
Mike Douglas said Eric Dampier, Chris Kaman, Tyson Chandler, Sean Batley, and Dwight Powell, top 5 names in franchise history.
Jesus Christ, bro. That's embarrassing, man.
Gee. GT said on a lighter note, the Orioles are trash like THJ level Rangers info. Hey, GT, keep talking that trash. You got to come to Camden.
No. We can't. We're not calling THJ trash no more.
That's right. It's not THJ no more. It's
straight to wipe out. He owned that.
But GT, we'll see you on Saturday though. Frank says, say Lively develops into a good starter by mid-season. What would you trade for using THJ? Whatever. Just get him off the team. Something that can help us. Just want him off the team. He's a wasted spot right now. Mike Douglas, I'm a better center than Dwight. Hey man, if all it takes is effort to get paid $12 million and all, they can give me a contract. Real talk. I give the most effort ever.
You can get his cup a contract.
Bro, I give the most effort ever. I might not be no good, but effort I give to him every day. I get for $12 million. I give him effort.
But how much community work can you do though?
Whatever they need me to do for $12 million.
You gotta be a professional community worker, man. You know what I mean?
Man, Frank, I'll be at Home Depot at 5:30 in the morning. Let's stop playing with me. Frank said, "What y'all going to watch?" Mavs or Rangers versus O's or both. Mavs at 11 Central, Rangers and O's at 12 p.m. Central. I had to watch both of them, man.
I don't know about me because I got some. That's our me and my wife's anniversary. So I might not be able to watch any of them. I'm about to see. I'm about to sneak my phone in on some while we out or whatever. But I'll see. I want to watch both of them if I can. But
yeah, I'll probably record the Mavs one and then just I'm going to watch the O's one live. Like that's playoffs.
Hold on, man. But you got to cover the Mavs game though.
I'll cover it later on. We're gonna start till 11 o'clock.
Oh, what time y'all doing it?
Yeah, I'm doing it still at the same time at night. I thought so. What? Hold up. I don't know. It's something close. It's still late, right? Either way, we're gonna do it like at nighttime, right?
It's up to you. I ain't doing
Oh, I thought you set a time or so already. Yeah, I thought we was gonna still do that.
Well, yeah, I said it, to hold that spot, but I didn't know what time y'all wanted to do.
Yeah, we still gonna do it. We're still gonna do it at night. Probably not as late as me and you doing it, pause. But
whoa, hold on now.
I got you. Taco says, what do you think happens with Holmes? I like his minutes today. Hope we can use him effectively.
Your guess is as good as ours, man. I hope to see him be the true, undisputed backup center for the Mavericks, man. But you know how this franchise is, man. They love them some Dwight.
Div says, even on Canada, Powell was targeted by every freaking player. There's no setting him up for failure. He fails the minutes he is on the freaking court. Yeesh. Oh, I see you, Empire Jeff. What up? He said they saying the season over already. Yeah, they wilding over.
Yeah, they wilding out here, man. After half a preseason, man.
Make sure y'all check out Empire Jeff's show as well.
Yeah, man. Go check your channel out, man.
Awesome
great content, man.
Yeah.
Hey, and I like that. Your picture there too, Jeff. That's fire.
The new logo.
He talked about it on one of his shows. Where he got it from. Yeah,
shout out to TGK as well, y'all. He's going to join me on Saturday for the post game show. Check out his channel too. But he says, "Have y'all seen the Vulgaris interview?" I haven't seen it yet. It keeps coming past my screen, but I haven't looked at it.
I only saw what you played, TGK, on your show, man. That's it.
Gina Kim said, "I don't understand why they decided to bring Powell back when he could have gone to another team. Why bring him back now? These two-way guys are fighting for a spot while he's using other minutes."
Yep. Like somebody said earlier, like we're talking about a position that we needed very badly, and we're talking about you being able to rebound and protect the paint, two things that Dwight Powell doesn't do. So instead of you using that money towards that need, you bring him back to take up a spot. That makes no sense to me at all, bro.
None. Johnny B says, I ain't gonna lie, Lively got some crazy hops for a 7-foot cat like that. Over Gobert, and he went and got it. Yeah,
that was nasty.
He's springy, man. He says also, I can't wait to Wemby preseason game, and if he looks anything like Lively did and doesn't get crucified, I'm going the F off. Yeah, he's gonna get more touches though.
I mean, remember they killed him in summer league, Johnny. Remember?
Yeah. He said, "Y'all hating on Revenge Season Part 2. It looked like it's not gonna start. It's like it's done." Jason Kidd took the gas out.
Yeah, we not hating. Jason Kidd hating.
He siphoned the gas out. Johnny B. It's done. Gina Kim said, "At the end of the day, I'm happy to finally watch Mavs basketball. I saw a lot of pros and some cons. I'm just excited to sit back and enjoy instead of raging because we suck or tanking." Yeah, I feel you. JP says Dwight is consistent at not rebounding. Amen.
Yeah, man. You gotta be consistent at something, man.
Yeah. Mike Douglas said Holmes' push shot is a good weapon, gives an extra dimension to the offense. Plus, he's actually strong, unlike Powell, and bouncy, unlike Powell.
Yeah. All that energy everybody talking about Dwight Powell he actually bring it with skill.
So why is he behind Powell on the depth chart?
That's your boy.
Dave says, I have a plan on X Mavs. Fans need to start hating on Luka for Dwight Powell minutes. And if the heat is high enough on Luka, Cuban will have no choice but to give Powell.
That's not going to happen because they follow Mark Cuban. So if Mark Cuban said he loved Powell, then they love Powell.
Yep. Gina Kim said, "Kid better not treat Holmes like McGee. He was locked up in Sacramento. So I want him to come here and know he can get some minutes, but Kid can't keep playing him after Powell." Hey, McGee, though, got the chance to start at least, right? And then failed. Yeah. Holmes would look good right now, probably.
That's a good point, though, Gene.
Richard says Holmes should be the stopgap veteran center to mentor Lively. I'm okay with that. Me too, Richard.
Everybody is.
Mike Douglas said, if Giannis actually likes Kid, could that be a swaying factor for him to leave Milwaukee and join up with Luka if the Milwaukee situation doesn't work out? We'll see how.
I'm not putting no money on it because they just picked up the Dame Lillard, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how far that works out with them. Mike Douglas said, I don't have a lot of faith in the Rangers, but I could see them beating the O's or getting swept. I don't know what to expect at all.
That's a good point, man. Ivali, man, came in there and finally showed up. He didn't do it against the Mariners, but he showed up in that game. So
I'm glad it's not a 3-game series. Them 3 games be rough. Winning 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
You got to win 3 now. Thank you. I wish it was 7, but Gina Kim said, kid just needs to focus on being a head coach and stop trying to play mind games as if he knows what he's doing. But it's not surprising when he worries more about Twitter coaches than his job. Yeah.
Facts.
Mike Douglas also said, you seen Evan Carter, career playoff batting average is 833 stud. Jeez.
Yeah, man. He had, I think he was 6 for 7 in that series at bats. Yeah, he was nice, man.
I think
he's like the 8th. I think he's an 8th bat in the hole too. So,
Dave says, guys, Giannis is smart. The reason he says that ish about kid is because he knows he is the worst thing for Luka, who is his competitor for best player in the NBA. He is playing in 3D chess.
Man, I guess, man.
Man.
But yeah, man, we definitely appreciate everybody rocking with us for a brand new episode of We Talk Mavs, guys. The brand new season 3, guys, post game shows. We definitely got more on the way, guys. Actually, man, we got some more things we're gonna be getting into, guys. We got a special show tomorrow evening at 8:00. We got the round table, guys. We back for the season, guys. We got Reese Bibbs, Any TGK, Noah Weber of Smoking Cuban, and of course Wilson Size gonna be hopping on with us for the round table, guys. So you guys can join us tomorrow evening at 8:00 p.m. Central Time, guys, for the round table. Glow Yard members, we'll see y'all in the morning. You already know how we do it. What else, King? Am I missing something else?
Subscribe, like, all that goodish.
Yeah, subscribe, man. Subscribe to the channel, guys, for more map content, guys. We do post-game shows after every game, so you guys can join us here. I will not be here Saturday, guys. Saturday, me and my wife will be celebrating our anniversary, so I will not be here. TGK will be taking my spot.
Today
so,
is...
yeah, shout out to my wife, man. She surprised me with something at work, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, listen. So TGK will be here Saturday. I don't know what time King and them gonna be doing it. I guess he'll let everybody know on Twitter. Yeah, pause. Man, you and them pauses. But yeah, he'll let y'all guys know exactly what time they gonna do the show, guys. So just kind of follow us on the socials and all that good stuff. So y'all know. We have all our links to our socials down in the comment section below, guys. You already know. Like, subscribe, like King said. Join if you want to join the channel. I think there's another option now where you can just join it. I think everybody can do it now. Can join the channel right there on the screen. So it should be any issues now even for the iPhone users. And I think that's it. Anything else, King?
Share more, y'all. On our way to the 2000 season 3. Doing big things for y'all. Should be doing more soon. Hope y'all enjoy the show, the new format, and hope y'all enjoy the roundtable too, man. It's on our way. Let's go, man.
Yeah, we might have a special guest coming up pretty soon too. Just got some information down the pipe here a couple of days ago, so we'll be hitting him up, and hopefully we'll see what we can do with that. But yeah, we definitely appreciate everybody rocking with us, of course, for another episode of We Talk Mavs post game recap for season 3, as King said. We'll be back here, or King when TJ will be TGK. King and TGK will be here on Saturday, guys, for game 2 of Dallas versus Minnesota. So look forward to that. We'll be back tomorrow evening, guys, for the roundtable. Glow Yard members will be here for y'all tomorrow morning. So look forward to that. With all that being said, guys, listen, man, it is your boy Real. Got my boy King. This is We Talk Mavs, what we talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective. We'll be back here tomorrow. Go Mavs. And we out.